it's Lori, and I'm here with a little story about why I'm even doing this. The other day I was chatting in a live, not alive, on Wow Designs Crochet with Mary, and she said something about what if we each stitched around the world, like, and we sent it to each other, could we make a chain long enough? And she was concerned about the weight, which I'm already looking at this number knowing that we're going to have a huge weight issue by the time it gets close, or even partially around the world. So around the equator, the Earth's circumference is 40,075,000 meters. Obviously, that's estimate a nice clean number. So what I did is I crocheted a meter. Now, it's not a meter, it's more than a meter if I stretch it. So I could have done a little less. This is very thin yarn, and I used a very big hook, which is why it's so stretchy. Because I was trying to use as little yarn as possible. So I probably should have stretched it, and then like that should have been the measurement. So there's probably a little bit less than this, but let's say that's if 40,075,000 people each crocheted a meter, and then they connected them, right? So with that stretch, we could get them all connected. Then how much would that yarn weigh? But it would reach around the world. That's the whole point. It would reach around the world. But yes, this is very thin yarn. I used a huge hook on purpose. I used a 9mm furls. And yeah, and so we're going to weigh this, and then we're going to calculate how much 40,075,000 meters of this yarn done with a 9mm hook, how much would that weigh? Okay, we're going to measure in grams. Oh, it turned off. It's not registering it. It's too light. Okay, let me try a different unit. Ounces? Nope, it's not registering it. Milliliters? Nope, not registering it. Why is it not registering it? Well, let me try something else. Sorry, I will hopefully delete all that out. I have used this skein for these two projects, this meter and then this little face cloth, okay? So I'm going to weigh all of that, and it says 50 grams. Now if I look on here, this is a 50-gram ball. So that's all of the yarn, which that's good news. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oops, let me take that off. So 50 grams, let's just take that off. Why did the weight go up? Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. So it weighs so little, I can't even tell. Okay, let's do it this way then. All right. Let's see if it will pick this up. Okay, that says that's 15 grams. Let's see if I add that. Okay, we're going to call it 1 ounce. We're going to call it 1 gram, sorry, 1 gram. So now we're going to do some math. So 1 gram was equal to 1 meter. I did not intend that or plan that. I apologize. My phone was sitting there that whole time. I will figure out how to delete that. All right. This is equator. All right. This desk is a dry erase board because I tutor and different things. So, because I love math. Okay, so we said 1 gram equals 1 meter of this yarn with a 9mm hook. All right. So this says 50 grams is equal to 140. Okay, so 50 grams equals 140 meters. Sorry about that noise. Okay, or 153 yards. Okay, so that means we can do, okay, 1 meter. Well, that's not it. that can't be right. If this was 1 gram, well, but I used more than a meter of, I am so sorry, meter of yarn to make this, right? Because so is it? Yeah, this is, okay. So 1 gram, let's figure this out. How many meters per gram? So whatever is on the top, if I say meters per gram, that means I need to do meters divided by grams. Let's see what this is. That's 14 over 5, which is, and I'm sorry, it's at such an angle. My bad. It's the way I'm holding my arm. I will adjust here in a second. Oh, let's see, that's 2, goes in 2 point. Oh my gosh. I'm making this way harder than it is because we don't need the meters per gram. If I figure that, okay, let me just finish this problem. That'd be 48. So 2.8 meters per gram. So there's some extra crochet math for you if you ever want to figure that out. So how many meters per gram? In this case, it's 2.8. Now, I know Shannon from Another Yarn has a scale that goes much more precise. That would have really helped us here, but we're going to just actually make our lives easy and call it 1 gram. That means, if we look over here, that we would need 40,075,000 grams in weight of yarn. 40,075,000 grams. Okay, so what is that in kilograms? We divide by 1,000, right? And that would be 40,075 kilograms. I would have to look up the conversion to pounds, but that's pounds as in weight. What does that come out to? One moment, please. Conversion, it's 2 point something, but I don't remember what it is. Conversion, kg to 1 kilogram equals 2. Okay, I'm going to write this down. 1 kilogram equals 2.2046. 262, I guess we can be super precise, pounds. Oops. So if I've got this many kilograms, 1 kilogram is this many pounds. So it's going to be multiplied, right? 1 kilogram per this many pounds. So kilograms over pounds. So I would need to multiply. So times 2.204 blah, blah, blah. Almost off the edge there. Oh, I keep showing that. Oh, I keep putting my phone down on the screen. I apologize. Okay, my calculator says this is a ridiculous amount of weight. I'll use the whole number even so that we get exactly 262. Oops. 46262. Okay, guys. You ready for this? Drum roll. Those of you who are used to kilograms already know this is a lot of weight. This is 88,350.39 pounds. Let's call it 0.4, right? So, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure if you Googled how much it would cost to ship that, yeah, that'd be a lot, a whole lot. So there you go. There's the answer. You learned how to get your kilograms or your meters per gram. Again, we rounded it. We ended up making it easy on ourselves because I couldn't get a real precise measurement, but it seemed like that was what it was. It's probably a little less than a gram, which means that this would be a little bit less than this, but let's just even call it 88,000 pounds or 40,000 kilograms. Holy mackerel. That's what it would take That's how much it would weigh in a very thin yarn. So let's go thinner and let's go even bigger hook and let's stretch it, and then so minimize this, right? So that we get this maybe down to a half a gram. Okay, cut that in half. That's still 44,000 pounds. All right, I've made my point. But the useful math out of here is how to get your meters per gram. You can do the same thing. Yards per ounce if that's the measurements you use. So yards divided by ounces, if that's what I want, yards per ounce. And then you just take those numbers off the ball band. You might want to verify the weight. I didn't do that. I didn't verify the weight of this. But when I put all the parts together of everything I've made from this, and nothing's been cut off, because I didn't weave in my end or anything, nothing's been cut off. So it seemed like it was exactly what it said it is, 50 grams. But yeah, there you go. And the circumference would be calculated using the pi. So that's why I'm doing a video number 2 for Pi Day, also for Mary from Wow Designs Crochet, Designs Crochet. She will be linked below. Thanks for stopping by, and remember, I'm too busy working on my own grass to notice if yours is greener. And we will see you later.